guys, what is up? It has been a minute. I know July and August were super crazy months for me. I just got married and we went on a road trip essentially from Washington down to California, and it was awesome. So I'll probably do like a video on that at some point. But today we are going to talk about disappointing products. So let's just jump right into it. The first is this highlighter. This is the NYX Born to Go Liquid Illuminator. The problem I have with this is when you initially put it on, it's really pretty. It looks really nice on the skin and blends in super well. I don't know if you can see it, but it is very, very pretty. It's not too glittery or anything. My problem with this is that it does not last very long. I notice like after a couple hours it just gets really chunky and starts to cling on to any powder or any foundation that's on my skin and just look really chunky and gross. So if you're just going to be wearing this for like a couple hours, or if you want it for like a photo shoot or something like that, it might work. The longevity of it just makes me not reach for it very much. I'm going in like no specific order here, I'm just grabbing things. Next up is this BB cream. I got this in an Ipsy bag a while ago. This is the Dr. G's Sensitive BB cream. I was really excited when I first got this because it says it's for sensitive skin. It's got SPF 30, sounds awesome. It's supposed to be really good for your skin, and I have really dry, sensitive skin. But then I used this and I loved how it looked. I loved the application. I liked the coverage it gave. But my problem with this is after a little bit, it started to burn my skin. It started to feel really like tingly and uncomfortable and itchy. And for something that claims to be for sensitive skin, that seems like a strange side effect because I don't really have that problem with most of my other face products. For that reason, I don't like this. You might like it if you don't have sensitive skin. It might be worth trying out because the coverage is nice and it looks really pretty, but just because it reacted with my skin so badly and the fact that it claims to be for sensitive skin is what turned me off from this. Next up is this powder. This is the Physician's Formula Mineral Airbrushing Pressed Powder. The real reason that I don't like this is it oxidizes straight up orange. So the first time I tried this out, I used it to bake right here, and a couple hours later I had like an orange stripe on my face. It was so bad, and that's not what a translucent powder is supposed to do. So if you're just setting your whole face with this, you might be able to get away with it, but it was bad. And it's rarely that I say a product is straight up bad. Normally it's just like, this didn't work for me, because we all have different preferences, but this is just, no, it should not do that. Next up is a highlighter. I only have the sample size, but this is the Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter. This is just not my favorite. It's not the worst thing ever. You could definitely work with it, but I just found it to be kind of chunky and glittery when you put it on the face. When you swatch it on your hand, it looks okay, but I just found it to be really dry and kind of chunky, and I think that the full-size version is like $40, so I just don't think it's worth it. And maybe the sample is different than the full-size, but I'm just not that into it. I think you can find better highlighters for a cheaper price that perform better. Next up is this cream liner. This is from ColourPop, and it is their brown shade. It is called Call Me. I've heard really good things about their pot liners, which is why I picked this up, or why I ordered it. And I did like it. I think you can definitely work with this, but what I found happened to me is it got so crumbly. And I'm someone, like when I do my wing liner, I usually take like a makeup wipe and clean it up. I could not do that with this. It would just, I'd go to clean it up and then it would just all start crumbling and flaking and falling off, and that was just not fun. So maybe if you're somebody who can just do their liner and like get it right on the first shot, this might work for you. And I got it to work. Like I was able to use it. I just found the whole process a bit frustrating, especially because I've, you know, heard such good things about these liners, and maybe it's just this shade that's crumbly. I was just disappointed in it. I think I'll probably use it again and give it another shot, but it just wasn't my favorite. Okay, next up I have a brow product. This is the NYX, what's it called? NYX eyebrow pencil. This is not the micro brow pencil, it's the other one. This one has like a triangular top. Well, it used to be a triangle, now it's kind of round. But it had like a triangular top, and you can see the point is much bigger than the micro brow pencil. Hey guys, future Carolyn here. So my camera shut off and I lost some footage. But I just wanted to show you what I didn't like about this was the color. So this is in the shade light brown. And I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's quite warm toned. And on the eyebrows, this just translates to a very orangey color. So that's why I don't like this. The formula is actually pretty nice. It's just this color choice I felt wasn't appropriate for a light brown, because even with my red hair, this is just too orange on the brows. I do like this. However, as a lip liner, actually, I've used it under like brown lipsticks, and I think it looks really nice. So the formula is not bad, and I haven't tried the other colors, so maybe those are better. I just didn't like the color choice, and also like what is that? What can you do with that? I think that a traditional spoolie works much better than this little like brush thing, and I never reach for this because of that. Okay, so next up is the NYX Treasury black eyeliner. And it is cool. It's got like a built-in sharpener, which I think is really neat. But I just found this to be really, really like dry and unpigmented. Of course, now it's picking up pigment, but when I put this on my eyes, it would not go on my waterline. And when I did finally build it up and get it to work, it went away super quickly, and I just found it to be really rough on my eyes, so because of that, I don't like this. Okay, so my last product is a eyeliner. This is a purple eyeliner from Ulta. I got it in a holiday set that I got for Christmas. You know that kind of like cheesy looking suitcase thing that they sold at Christmas? So I got that. And I actually liked the other colors. I thought they went on nicely and smooth and more pigmented. But this purple one I just found to be like, again, sort of like rough and dry and hard to work with. It is pigmented, as you can see, but I just found on the eyes, it just tugged at my eyes too much and it was really difficult to work with. So because of that, I'm not crazy about this one. I think you can make it work, but I also think that there are better eyeliners on the market. Okay guys, so that is all I have for you today. So I hope you liked this video. Let me know if you want to see more products that I don't like in the future. And I will see you soon. Bye.